Well, hey everybody, welcome to another week of stories. I just bought this book for my little grandson. It's called 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. I'm going to read it and I'm going to try really hard not to sing, because this one's kind of a fun song book. Here we go. It was bedtime, so 5 little monkeys took a bath. 5 little monkeys put on their pajamas. 5 little monkeys brushed their teeth. That's a lot of monkeys. 5 little monkeys said goodnight to their mama. Then 5 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 4 little monkeys jumped on the bed, and one fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 3 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 2 little monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off, bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 1 little monkey jumped on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 5 little monkeys fell fast asleep. Oh, thank goodness, said Mama. Now I can go to bed. Oh, look at that, the mama's jumping on the bed. I hope she doesn't fall off and bump her head. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. It's fun to jump on the bed, but be careful. You don't want to fall out and bump your head. All right. My second book is all about what it means to be a neighbor. It's called Maybe I Can Love My Neighbor Too. Who is our neighbor? That's a good question. Let's see if what the book says. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. This is one of those new books that's stiff. All right. I live at the corner of 9th and 19th, upstairs in apartment 4A. A building is going up across the street. Week after week, it grows taller and taller, climbing up high in the sky. Mama, will all the new people be our neighbors too? I asked one day. Every single person is our neighbor, she says, whether they live next door or across the street or far, far away. I know I'm supposed to love my neighbor, but how can I love that many people? I asked. Mama gives me a hug. "Oh, honey," she says, "I'm sure you'll find a way. Maybe start by noticing the ways others show love." A man walks by the construction site pushing a shopping cart that's stuffed with blankets and bags. The wheel hits a bump on the road and the cart almost tips over, but one of the workers moves fast to catch it and sets it upright again. Helping someone who's just passing by is a way to show love. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. Mama and I walk down to the park just like we do every day. I see a man and a woman up ahead talking to people while they wait at the light. I stare at the pictures on the man's arm while he tells Mama about people who had to leave their homes because they weren't safe anymore. Mama puts a few dollars in the woman's. Mama's hands a few dollars to the woman who has purple stripe in her hair. Giving money to people who can have a safe place to live is a way to show love. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. At the park, an old man shouts his dog's name. "Shadow! Shadow!" he calls. A boy runs after the dog, diving to catch him. A minute later, Shadow is back with his owner. The old man says thank you over and over and over. Helping older folks is a way to show love. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. "Mama, look at me," I shout, and she waves from the bench under her favorite tree. When I'm all out of breath, I sit at the edge of the sandbox watching the other kids play. A girl tosses me a shovel and a pail. Then we build the most elegant castle and dig a moat around it. We decorate it with royal flags made of sticks and seeds and leaves. "That was kind of that girl," Mama says when we're walking back home. "I liked seeing how she loved her neighbor. And the neighbor this time was you." Sharing toys with a new friend is a way to show love. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. There's sand between my toes and Mama says it's time for a bath. But then I hear a knock at the door. It's our neighbor from upstairs and he baked us a loaf of bread. Sharing good things to eat is a way to show love. Maybe I can love my neighbor too. At dinner, I tell Daddy, "Guess what? I learned something new today." "That's what I like to hear," he says. "What is it?" "Every person in the whole world is my neighbor," I say, "and I can love them too." I could give my birthday money to someone who needs it more than me, I say. Or I could carry groceries, or open doors for people who aren't as strong as I am. I pull up my sleeves and show my muscles. There are a lot of ways, I say. I can be kind to other kids in the park, or even bake something to share with people in our building. I knew you'd find ways to show love to others, Mama says with a smile. Every other person in the whole wide world is my neighbor, whether they live next door or across the street or far, far away. And I know I can love my neighbors too. There are lots and lots and lots of ways that we can love our neighbors. This book just had a few of them. Now I want you to be thinking about that this week, and you go out and love your neighbors in any way that you think is a good idea. Have a great week, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye, gang.